Somebody forgot the rest of that guy's truck.
Maybe he drove through somewhere that was really tight up top and really not tight on the bottom and just squeezed it.
Like the Batmobile in Batman 2, or in Batman Returns.
It just looks like somebody put an S10 body on a Silverado frame.
Hey guys, work here. We are on our way down to the NRA Annual Meeting, or as we like to call it, NRA Am. It's NRA Am, I don't know. I like NRA Am better. NRA Am. No, they're okay. So we are on our way to Indianapolis. We live about an hour away. It's me and Builder Shooter over here.
Hey guys!
So we are driving down 65. It's, as I said, it's about an hour. It's 9:40 right now. We should be there in about 20 minutes. And I don't know, this is my first trip down to NRA Am, or actually anything gun industry based. So I'm kind of pumped. I've never been to anything like this. Andy over there has been to SHOT Show. So for him, this is like slumming it.
Peasants, whores.
So we'll get down there. We'll just kind of see what's going on. We've got quite a few booths that are actually like in our list of stuff to get to. There's 15 acres of booths and stuff going on. Tons of gun industry celebrities that we are probably never going to get to meet.
Chuck Norris is there.
Chuck is there?
Chuck. Have a roundhouse kick battle. I'm going to kick him in the shin. Go from there.
So I'll be dragging him home. We'll have to toss him in the back of the car after Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks him and knocks his ass out for the rest of the day. So
best day ever.
So with that, we'll go ahead and let you. Yeah. What was that? An off-road?
That was a lifted Crown Victoria.
That was awesome. So maybe we won't just see you down there. Maybe you guys will get to see some of the fun stuff along 65 while we're driving. But we'll see you there. Here's NRA Am 2019. What's this little guy? Where do you think he's going? I bet he's going down to Indianapolis to the convention center. Little NRA Annual Meeting.
Boom, shakalaka.
Does he have an NRA sticker? I don't see one. Good for him. Oh, he's getting on about something.
He's got a grunt style shirt on. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going there. There's Indy. We're almost. Oh, you can see Lucas Oil. Well, we can see Lucas Oil. The camera's focus is not quite right to be able to see it, and I'm driving, so I can't zoom in. But it's up there.
Rolling up on the nap.
Here we go. He can. Old Builder here can smell it.
I can smell the hops 9. Thick frog lube.
Oh, damn it. All right, so we're in Indy now. We're also on like so that's, I don't know if you can see that, that's the State House back there. We're on like the 6th floor? What floor are we on?
I'm not sticking my head out the camera.
We're on 11, 9, I don't know, but oh, that's bad. But we are really high up here. And sirens, yay big cities.
9.
9? We're on 11. Right here's the elevator. We're going to 9. Good call. So we're on floor 9. So
access level 7.
Light back pot. What? These elevators are shady. I'm not sure I don't want to take the stairs. I mean, those people don't appreciate me talking to the camera. So we've now decided to escape said creepy elevator, and we're taking the stairs down 9 floors. Yeah. Hey, keep going. We're gonna beat the people in the elevator. We're on 2 floors down. Let's go. Breathe, breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. My nose is stuffed up. I can't do that. Builder is going way too fast for me. My little short Pomeranian legs. Wait for me. Actually, these stairs are not bad going down. They're gonna suck if we decide to go up them.
Yeah, especially if I buy projectiles.
If you what?
Buy projectiles.
That's a good point. Hey, you know what? I just realized I'm recording this whole thing. These people are gonna get as dizzy as we are. Working on my step count today. I think it's this one. Floor 1.
Is it 1 or do we go to 2?
I think it's 1. Are we on the ground floor?
Down 1.
Down 1 more, all right. It got dark down here, so I wasn't sure. Okay. I don't think we beat the people on the elevator, but let's find out. Don't cheat. We can't.
We don't know
Anybody on the elevator. No. There's a door.
We made it.
All right. Hey, no.
We did not beat them.
We were close enough. We're tied with them. All right. Okay. Off we go. So far, the only protesters that we've passed have been anti-NRA protesters.
From the NRA.
From the NRA. So, that's somewhat awkward, I guess. Well, we're getting ready to go in, so we'll see how this goes. Builder, tell us what you did.
I lost my piece of paper. I didn't know I was supposed to keep.
Hey, NRA, next time around, label them better. You sent us like the lanyard thing, but the actual pass doesn't even say pass on the front of it. It explains that it's a pass on the back. So that was your bad on that one, NRA. Get your shit together. Okay, so it was pretty quick. I'm glad we went down to the short line. So now we're done with registration, and we are now on to Operation Find a Shitter. Or a pisser? Pisser, just a pisser.
While I was doing that.
No, I don't have to do that. I'm good. It went away. All right, guys, so as fate would have it, the instant we walked in, this was right in front of us. It's the CZ booth. All right. So first, I don't care. First hands-on with the P10S. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. I like it more than a 26. It's got just a little bit more on there, without that weird. That was awkward.
The pinchy.
He just touched you. It doesn't have the weird thing on it, but I'd like a mag in it to see. Oh, I want to touch that too.
I haven't actually held one of these before.
I haven't either. My turn. All right, so we just stopped at the CZ booth and the CZ custom booth. Now the CZ booth, I mean, the P10S, and I hadn't touched it yet, but CZ themselves, I like their guns, but the CZ custom booth, dang. Like, it's...
The 92X is gonna really have to be a kick-ass Beretta for me to Google it more than I just did that A01.
Yeah. The CZ custom
like
customs... Yeah. The CZ customs, they're like straight up from scratch guns. Ooh, they're nice. But I mean, even the Bull Shadow, and I need me a CZ custom gun. I only get one day here, and the way that we're gonna make this whole thing in one day is by skipping booths like IWI and Franklin Armory. Unless you really want to check out the modern musket, literally. But we are going to stop at the Arrow booth because Arrow. Pretty.
I've never actually seen one of these in person.
So, in the hunt to find famous people, we have found exactly how many famous people?
Just us.
And that's pushing it. So, no, actually, no, we saw Angus and Stewart from CZ Custom. So, they're kind of famous in like famous the CZ world. Right.
The mini Mosin.
What?
I told
There's
you.
a mini Mosin? No, you did not. Oh my, what does that shoot?
It's the Mosin cricket.
Look at this thing. This is awesome.
Ready for shot?
Ready? Hold it super still. We're gonna do a dramatic B-roll on this. Okay. Mini B-roll complete.
Well, it's us. We're cricket.
Okay.
Yep. That's fair. couldn't
If
shot
it's
me
tiny to
above the knee.
22, that's us.
That's a good look. I got one.
Yeah,
I got the one with the lock on it.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep. Now that's the first gen.
And I sneak out of the thicket there. What else we got?
Oh yeah, the nose.
Oh, urban carry.
Said no one. You want to walk?
Ain't that the truth?
Of a Navy SEAL.
Somebody should go try one and just fling their gun across the
My dad
hall.
bought one when they first came out and immediately sent it back.
What are we looking at? Oh, high point. Actually, this is the sad part. I actually am excited to touch things there. Oh, nope. False alarm. Not high point. Wow. This is an interesting place. I mean, not bad interesting. Just saying. Hey, there's a sword. Don't touch it, though. I know. I'm sorry. Should we go in the excess booth? Do you have any?
They might like beat you after your last review.
I said that they were okay if that's all you ran.
X-Compact.
Oh, Sig Sauer. We're on it. Let's go over there. What? What's that one? Inland. I don't know
They
that.
make old stuff that you wouldn't like.
They make old stuff. I like old stuff. What are you talking about, jerk? Ooh, I like this. Hey, we found High Point. Let's go. Oh, do they only have it in the box? Nope, there it is. I can't get to it. Here we go. Okay. Don't tell anybody. We're good. Didn't I tell you I loved this tripod? Golly. Thanks.
Didn't work.
Oh, there we go. It doesn't go. I don't think it had a firing pin in it. I think it was broken. I think it was broken already. And the only one they've got of their new one is hidden in the glass box, so you can't touch it. That's a shame. Oh well, so much for that one. Okay, so here we got the X Compact, or this is the X Carry.
That's the X.
So what size is this? Is this the full size grip, right?
Yes, that's the X Carry.
Okay, can you hold this for a second? So far, the thing that I've noticed with their compact slide lengths is their frame cuts in right here, right where my support grip goes. And like, it's weird for me because I'm used to having CZs with the gigantic frame here. And so I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. I mean, I could use the rail to put downward pressure on, but
A light would help.
it's a weird index for me. It's very
Stealing of my money.
very different. Yeah. So this is why we will not be waiting and trying to go see Chuck Norris. Because there is a hell of a line for Chuck the Man, and I don't care that much. I can see him from a distance and be just fine. Does he have his beard back?
A little bit.
Okay, that's acceptable. Scruff is okay, but the Chuck without a beard is unacceptable. That's weird. So we are over at Surefire now, along with Talon grips, which we will be ignoring, and some odd running thing. I don't know what that is, but it's something. So we also just found out that line that I showed you earlier was not the whole line. The line actually crosses the aisle, goes back around the building here in the Glock structure, and it looks like they actually have Chuck in an enclosed area so that you just can't even get to it. So that's awkward, but I guess we won't be seeing Chuck from a distance today. Yeah. So while everybody else is getting shaky cell phone cameras, I'm going to take shaky cell phone video. There's Chuck Norris, right there. And some guy's hearing aid, and that's the back of Chuck Norris. That's about as good as we're gonna get. And some other lady smiling in the background.
Really tiny in the back.
Okay guys, so we found night vision. I'm gonna try to get some sights for the PO7. We'll see if this will work, but I highly doubt it. Worth a shot though. I mean, Kathleen's been asking me to do night vision review for how long now? Okay, so now we're standing over by the Trigicon booth. I've seen one famous person now, other than the competition shooters, but I saw John Level. I did, and it's awesome. So we just touched the new, what's the, I can never remember what the,
SRO.
There we go, the SRO, and damn, that window is huge, like really big, like to the point where you're not going to know that you're shooting the dot.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting a Delta Point Pro anymore.
Yeah, like they outdid themselves and everybody else.
They did it better.
So, well done, Trigicon. That was.
Now I'm gonna go hold a anti-force gun. Excuse me.
Yeah, now we're at the H&K booth where we can't afford anything, and we're gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we can afford a VP9, but that's about it.
For the stickers.
We can. Do they have stickers? I want stickers.
The P30LM.
Okay.
Or P30LF. Sorry.
Is that the one that you were thinking about doing?
Yes. This is in 40, but
Trigger will be the same.
that's not bad for a factory gun.
No, it's not.
That's the LEM.
I like that LEM.
Well, that was a worked LEM over there.
Yeah,
This
but
is a
still.
factory.
I'll bet it's, yeah.
Even double action, I mean full double action, it's heavy, but it's not bad. I'm kind of thinking I'm going LEM.
There's a lot of people here. I'm gonna try that LEM. That's pretty heavy. Can you rack that for me? There we go. Single action is nice. Or the
Yeah, it's not really single action even.
right, the single action and a half. It definitely has a stronger wall than that other one, but that's kind of nice. You can predict it. But that's
I think that'd be
a
nice,
14 or 15
nice trigger
pound
on a
double
carry
action.
gun.
That's a 14 or 15 pound double action.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Right?
Tell me about your channel first.
All right. So channel is called WorkTheTrigger, and I do a lot of tutorials, reviews, stuff like this. I shoot USPSA every once in a while, so that kind of stuff. But just want to do a quick little 3 questions for you.
All right.
Ready?
Sure.
Right. Best part of the show.
Best product I've seen at the show so far is the Trigicon SRO.
We just came from there.
Beautiful.
Holy crap.
Beautiful optic.
You
Really
don't
cool.
even know there's an optic on there. Like, you're just looking straight through it.
Yeah, pretty excited about it.
Worst part so far.
Wow, okay, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus too hard.
Those are names out.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
It
lot
could
of
be the crowd, too.
There's a lot of sketch stuff, but I think the biggest thing for me is I saw a guy openly carrying a Ruger LCP, which seems sketchy on every level.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, last question. You ready? Where are you going for dinner tonight?
Tonight, I don't know. The guys at 80K are
they taking you out?
Taking me out to dinner,
Nice.
and so wherever they decide we eat, we eat.
Well played. Well played. Go where the free food is. All right,
right.
thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Switch hands real quick. Thanks.
Great to meet you.
How are we going to do this? Just do a quick one of those? Oh, Springfield. You will never be the same.
That word is dishonest.
Pick it over here. Oh man, we got a lefty.
700 feet about there.
Yeah. It's 700 trigger. Actually, it's completely different than the fence. Yeah, so it's basically usually interchangeable barrels on this. So you'll be able to have the barrel nut right here, crank it off with 308, and also check it at 6.5, and some with 7mm automate, right? Okay. It's got a free floating bolt head, so eventually we'll have other short actions.
Is the head spacing based off a hard surface on the barrel so that you don't have to head space it?
It is.
Nice.
Free head space.
Nice, actually.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dude, did you try the mag release?
I didn't.
It's right there.
I don't know. They must have like a stick of butter under that bolt or something.
Yeah, a bunch of military and law.
Idea. Yeah, that bolt is like 6 smooth.
So how often do you have to replace it?
So they're literally throwing hats off the top of this booth. And it looks like they've swapped to the other side now, but
We're walking over to Remington.
yeah, let's do it. Okay guys, so we're doing a really bad job at keeping you guys completely updated, but so far we've stopped at a lot of booths. We've played with a lot of guns. Quite a few I've played with before, quite a few I haven't. The FN 509 midsize, the SIG, the Bull Shadows, the P320X carry.
You're moving around. You want everything to be tight.
We've played with a lot of stuff. We're now heading into the Beretta booth, and we're going to play around with some Berettas, because this is actually one of the things that I was excited to come here to see. So let's find right there. There's no way there's one guy next to it. That is it.
That should be fair.
Flippers, plate targets, and 16 plates.
Benvenuti allo stasera.
Isn't that nice?
We gotta check one thing. Okay. It is not a decock.
Okay, so we've got the Beretta 92X here. This is their new performance one. It's going to compete with some of the like the CZ Shadow. And all right, let's check this thing out. It's nice. It's heavy. Okay, so take away from that, I lost Builder. There he is. Take away from that, it's heavy. Trigger's nice. It's not. I don't know. I actually didn't think it was Wilson nice. I think it was about as nice as a Work 92 that you can do at home. Yes. Oh, okay. I'll play with that in just a second. But and my biggest issue with it is the safety is gigantic. That's I'm really close to myself here. The safety is gigantic, and the gigantic safety actually keeps you from hitting the slide release. Did you notice that?
It would be something you'd have to train or practice on, for
Like
sure.
you have to reach around the safety to get to the slide release, which is you're gonna in competition you're gonna hit the safety once. The odds of hitting the slide release are significantly higher. So I don't know. I mean, it was nice. It was heavy. So now we're playing around with some PX4s. This one is the Storm Carry. Which is nice.
Like 20 minutes ago, did you walk around trying to find them?
I'm going right now.
Here, can you hold this for a second?
Very nice. Check maybe on the other side of this wall. I think you might be doing a demonstration.
That's nice. I would say.
I was
gonna say stock for stock. That's a better trigger than a stock. Well, I mean, but it's their shop version, right? Yeah. Like it's better than a
Get it to work.
PL7 trigger.
Could not get it to cycle.
So, now there's a line of 92s that we're gonna play with. So I'll be back. I just want to play. This is supposed to be a shoot today. So.
Yeah, it is.
Don't pop up.
Nice, you got them all. Very good.
Your turn.
My turn.
Some of those are hard to get.
Yeah, I know. They come so quick.
They do.
Got to shoot again.
Nice. You did better than I did. So is that?
You guys did the same thing.
Is that is the trigger the same trigger pull as
no, it's
close?
You can see right around the corner we have the actual gun. So we had to alter these because first of all you pull the trigger and it would have to cycle to reset.
Right.
So we had to put additional springs in there to force that trigger back forward.
Okay.
So
it's giving you a little bit more resistance in this.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is this one attached or can I pull this one?
Oh, you can pull that one.
Oh yeah, I feel it now.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention before.
Yeah, so you can, the real ones are over here, so you can feel the trigger pull. I believe the trigger pull is around 5 pounds on these.
So pretty standard for stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, thanks.
No problem at all.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I'm Andy.
Hey, Andy. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I run a channel called WorkTheTrigger, so I'm just doing a little YouTube thing on that. So tell us a little bit about what this pretty awesome little thing does.
Yeah. So Blue Ops is a startup company from Israel.
Okay.
What we try to do is to solve 2 main problems with dry firing. It's boring. Most of us really like it, but we tend not to do it just because it's boring.
Right.
And you are lacking the feedback. It's like playing the guitar, right? You play a new chord, and you know exactly if you did something wrong if you hit a bad note. You don't have that privilege when you dry fire. So that's exactly what we're trying to solve, to give you something you can actually work with. So we built this magazine. I can actually show you guys. So that's actually a regular Glock 19. So that's a regular Glock 19, no modifications whatsoever.
Okay.
So first
you can just grab your straight up.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So all you have to do is use this X-Men. It's a magazine, just plug it in, and now you have a mounted trigger. Now that's actually a smart magazine. It has a variety or an array of sensors that sends all the information back to a mobile device.
Is that running on a CR2032 or something?
In this case, because that's just it's going to be a rechargeable thing.
Nice. That's even better.
So it sends everything back to your mobile device, analyzes everything, brings you, gives you back like something you can actually work with, like split time, a magazine change time, and also in the near future, angles, for instance, where you consistent when inserting the magazine.
Okay.
How much time you spent on target acquisition. Okay. So we collect everything that is collectible. That's the idea behind it. Gives you something you can work with, and the fun part is we give you the capability to compete. So you can be actually in the States, I can be in Israel, in Tel Aviv. We can actually compete in real time online.
That's awesome.
So that's the fun part. So we solved these 2 things. It's not boring anymore. It's fun.
Right.
And you get actually an actionable feedback immediately. So that's the idea behind Blue Ops and X-Mac. That's a little tiny thing here.
Awesome. Now, do you guys have an idea of price range yet?
Yes, we believe it would be for a bundle of 2, like a set of 2. It would probably go around 99 to 149, somewhere in between. It's supposed to be super affordable. That's the whole idea.
How much of the dry fire log mags? So if you guys are pulling off that, this is a dry fire mag.
It's a bit more magical.
Yeah, but I mean, it's that and some.
No data.
Wow, that is awesome.
That's the idea.
That is a hell of a price point.
Yeah, I truly hope so. That's the idea.
Hey, anyway, we can give it a try?
Yes, absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's try it.
I'm always up for shooting, even if it's fake shooting.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You're going to kill me on this. It is because it's Glock.
Okay, so you guys are going to compete.
If that's all right.
Who should I put my money on? Because we have
That
a
guy.
side.
Oh, that guy.
Did you try already the multi-trigger just to get?
We've not yet.
So
I'm going to toss this up here.
Let's give you just to
See if we can kind of get
so
both
you
of
see
us
how
in
it
this.
works. So you don't. You need some beauty also in this movie.
Okay,
no?
okay.
Okay,
Just
so you.
feel that. Yeah, it's still missing the reset there.
Yeah,
we are on it.
but it's something.
We won't
at
be out
least.
before you have a tactile reset.
Now, תגיד להם שהם לא צריכים לדרוך.
Yeah, you don't have to wrap the slide. I mean, the minute the magazine goes in,
Right.
you're good to go. It's like the real thing. I mean, your chamber would round. Everything should be okay.
You know what you have to do here now, or I should explain you again?
Yeah, just go briefly.
3-3, right?
You have standby, ready, go. Once you have the go, 2-2-2, change, 2-2-2.
Okay. We're
Don't get
starting
excited. Yeah, but what we're going to do is
Okay.
it's an up, so we're going to actually scan first the max.
Okay.
So we have a QR code here.
Yep.
Just generate a random nickname just for the sake of this event. Generate a new session, and there you have it.
Now, do both bags come with the same QR code?
No.
Okay.
All right,
So you do it twice.
You
You
can
do it once. Now it's a set. Now it's a pair.
You can arm yourself already, guys.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
remember,
line this up so I know where I'm grabbing.
when you see,
We should have
Are you a
swapped
competitive shooter?
sides.
I'm just guessing. USB-C. I can feel that.
It's playtime, but yeah.
all right, guys, we
Okay.
are going to start when you see the go.
Only when you
start,
see the go
okay?
sign.
Only when you see the go.
Go guys. You drop it.
Oh no! Oh!
Okay, let's see what happens.
I don't know.
Oh, I bombed that.
I'm pretty sure I missed, and I
To
threw
be
their
fair,
mag.
to be
So,
fair, I
unfortunately,
didn't throw
yeah.
the $50 mag across the room.
There was one round missing for
Oh
you.
yeah, I missed the
So
first
you're,
round.
so you just DQ'd. Yeah, just kidding. Just kidding. So as you can see, we have a full. Are you okay?
I got it.
No,
I just got it.
everything's here. So as you can see, a full breakdown of your session, the split time, the average split time it takes you, response time, the time it takes you from the minute you see that go until you actually engage with the first target, magazine change duration. So you guys did it almost in
That's
the.
pretty freaking cool. You're just, I hate you.
You missed a bit.
He's only doing
you
this-
missed a bit to be the entire 2 days winner because we had someone below 4.
Yeah, I think this is the below 4. I think this is the first.
All right, let's go again.
Let's do it again.
He's
Let's
the
go
number
again.
one.
So let's.
Oh,
let me
we're
just-
unbagging for this? Is that?
Yes, I think you should.
We have to say.
Yeah,
taking it
I
serious.
think you should.
אז עשית לזה...
Oh, that feels really good, actually.
Only we can sit down.
Go!
I missed a shot.
You missed a shot again?
Yeah.
We will see now.
That trigger reset's throwing me off on that last
All
one.
right. Yeah,
Oh, you
your
did
boss-
too.
Boss
My batteries fell out.
disqualified.
That's
Yeah, this is...
Let's just focus
all
on
right,
this one.
because you
There's
know
one
what?
missing, as you said.
That's just super freaking fun.
It is fun. Just imagine
That is
the fact that you
awesome.
can actually do it online.
That is
wherever
really
You know
go.
what? Well, but you guys have a card.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
this will be purchased very soon.
Yeah,
As soon as you release it.
This thing is awesome. This needs out to
Thank you. We
everybody.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping.
Excuse me. Hi. Wow. Hey, what do you think?
I'd watch my reload. I'm disappointed in myself.
I did my reload good on the second one, but I missed that shot.
You had me beat on the reload.
But that thing is awesome, and for $100
Yeah.
for 2 mags,
Even 150, it's not
yeah,
unreasonable.
even for 200. That's a single dry fire mag is $100. Oh, more shooting.
Here we go.
All right. Don't lie. Okay. So this is the new Nemo pistol. All metal frame striker fire guide. That's light. Oh. It's got your mag release on it. That's a surprisingly light trigger. Fits really well. It's not overly big. Like it is bigger than a polymer gun, but it's got the removable back strap, so that's nice. It's got nice grip texturing too. Really pointable too. I'm a fan. Touch it. Except you want the other one because you don't like the lefty mag releases. Don't drop the mag, actually. Yeah. Don't drop the mag either because it's hard to get back in with the ring where it is. I warned you. I warned you.
I could rock that.
Yeah. They're not, I mean, they're heavy, but they're not super heavy. Like, I would place this.
I like the integral mag weld there.
Yes. And the mag base plate size, like this mag base plate is gigantor.
Which is good.
How many rounds?
18.
18?
You can get mags from 10 to like 32.
Okay.
That is a beautiful pistol.
It is.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. It was nice and heavy, but not like
It's what a
overly
metal
heavy.
frame striker gun should be.
Yeah, it wasn't over heavy though. Like I feel like the Beretta 92X that was a heavy gun, and I think that focus. There we go. It's voice activated focus. But that one was just the right nice weight, so you could turn it quick still. But on to the next one. All right. So with the Mantis X3, they're in the Mantis boot now. You guys are coming out with a new one, right?
That's right.
They're the Mantis 3.
So it's the X3, right? So
all right.
Here's the original, right? And there's the X3.
All right. So what's different about the X3 versus the original?
So the original, as you can tell, is a lot bigger, right? And you have a thumb tightening screw, and the charging port isn't as secure.
Okay.
This one we have an integrated quick disconnect. It's about the third of the size.
Okay.
And I have a reinforced charging port as well.
Okay.
You also have slightly better battery life and not as much degradation, but I haven't met anyone that actually trained for 10 hours with this yet, so I'm not really worried about it.
So the battery life is over 10 hours gone?
Yeah, so it's about 11 change.
Okay. Does that change via using versus just sitting? So if you're using, nope, just
10 hours on.
Okay,
right?
cool.
And so the device, as you can see, mounts onto any Picatinny or light rail. Awesome. And if you don't have a Picatinny or light rail, that's no problem. We actually have magazine adapters. So we'll replace the butt plate of the magazine with one that has a pick rail. And that's nice because now you can draw from the holster and do holster right? Okay. Or, appendix carry, whatever you're doing. But I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to let you take 10 shots.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of just break down what this is doing, all right?
All right. We're using what is this guy?
This is a SIG 226. It's actually a CO2 gun made by SIG, and it's within an ounce of an actual SIG 226 weight. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's do this.
Forever updated. So each month, you'll get a little notate or an email saying that it's updated. Okay? Which means it might increase or add another session for training, and it might also
How many was that?
So we had the FBI
That was 10? That was 10.
So you hit stop, you can see every shot you took, you get a red mark, which indicates which way the shot was pulled.
Okay.
When you touch the red mark, it breaks down what you were doing wrong with your form and how to correct it. So for those shots, you can see you were pushing forward, so you're anticipating movement, right? And if you wanted to,
light there up.
all right. But if you wanted to, you could get into the minutia, and it would tell you what you did wrong for every single shot and break it down. And it gives you the data in several ways, right? So you get your shot order, scores, split times, total time average.
Are you ready?
What you did wrong, how to fix it.
I've given you the spiel.
Gives you a graph to show your consistency of performance. So you dropped one there, but you came back to level. And it gives you muzzle trace, so you can actually see how your barrel's moving during different stages of the shot. So blue is target acquisition, the yellow is your trigger squeeze, the white X is your point of impact, and then the red line is your muzzle flip.
Great. If we do one more?
Oh, please go for it. So we'll try not to anticipate, right?
Yep.
Lock that core and see if we can do better. All right. 10 shots, all right?
Okay. All right.
That's it? That's it? Nope, I took 11. All right.
Hey, you went up 8.7.
Snap. Breaking wrist up now. That was probably because of that crazy bad trigger miss that I had.
And look, you're on the other side now, right? Now you're on the other side. And so it's great. You cleaned up your score, all that good stuff.
Okay, is that accurate?
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
And so now you're breaking your wrist up.
All right, you want to give it a shot? Yep. Before we get going? All right.
The way to make sure he does terrible is tell him it's a good shot.
Yeah. That first one was fantastic.
All right, boss.
Holy cow!
You're doing the same thing over and over again, which is actually really good. You have consistent performance. So what you're doing is tightening the grip while pulling the trigger.
How did he know?
It's actually black magic. This is powered by Voodoo.
That makes sense.
So, let's see here. Your secondary is breaking your wrist up, but so in this time I'm going to have you run it again. This time I want you to just isolate your trigger movement and do not tighten your grip, okay?
We're not selling this. Okay, this is C2, so very soft.
Excellent. Oh, look
Nice.
at that. One training session, still doing it, but not as egregious, okay?
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's we really love it. It's a great tool, and the fact that you can use it both live fire and dry fire really makes it unique in the training space. And it'll actually work on ARs as well. So any semi-automatic rifle or any pistol.
Okay, cool, sweet.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We appreciate it. Take care.
I imagine we're going to be buying one of those.
Oh,
Yep. Thoughts on the Mantis X?
That thing sucked.
It did. That trigger was terrible.
It's nice finding out stuff that you didn't know about the products.
Yeah, and
like
that
it a
thing
lot.
is, I would love to have one of those.
I'm
a
glad
coworker
that
of mine has one.
I'm glad that I didn't buy a dry fire mag before we came here, because I would have been disappointed with my purchase.
Yes, with the amount of stuff that's coming out here.
Yeah.
Well, but that paired with the dry fire mag, you can do dry fire practice in your house.
Or that paired with that other mag.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's it. That is. I got my camera on a selfie stick right now, and everybody knows it.
If I walk back here, it makes you look taller.
I am taller. So, anyway, that's it. That is our last bit of NRAM 2019. What did you think of the show?
I thought it was awesome. Hope there's another one here.
I know.
In a couple years.
I wish it was just here. Kind of like
I'm okay to share.
Like SHOT Show is always in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, I wish this was just
I'm okay to
always
share
here.
because it gives people like us throughout the country a chance to go.
That's true, but I'm selfish.
And then I won't have to buy a membership every year.
That's fair, because that's, although, so I bought a membership specifically to come here. Bought my membership, and for $30. And then they promptly sent me $50 in gift cards for Cabela's. They paid me $20 to come here.
Which I have not gotten.
I'm sorry. Oh, bollocks, it's raining.
Taking
We knew
my
this was
glasses
happening.
off.
We did not plan well.
Oh no.
Are we on the corner that we're supposed to be on? Where are we? We are. I think we're in the wrong.
Oh man. There's a building.
It's just,
Is
well,
that Big Ben? Are we in London?
you guys are going to miss the trip to the car because it's raining and I'm not getting my good camera wet.
It's just going to be two overweight people huffing and puffing. So
It already is two overweight people huffing and puffing.
Yes, this is where we came in because the Indy
Yes, it
car's
is.
right there.
All right. Over now until we get to the garage. Oh, I got this. I got this. Ha-ha! I told you I got it. You. All right. So we are now. We're now on our way back. We're driving through Indianapolis, and I don't live in Indy.
In the rain.
I don't. In the rain, mind you. Yeah. So I don't really know where I'm going or what. I'm just following the GPS. But okay. So thoughts on the show. Glad that I didn't go to SHOT Show as my first one of these because NRAM was big enough. That was big enough for me for my first trip. It was a lot of fun. I was actually really surprised. Builder and I were talking about it on the way. We were just walking around. We bumped into Mr. Guns and Gear, which is awesome, mind you, because like the YouTubers are generally like pretty freaking cool anyway. But he was just walking around like a normal person.
Lucas too.
Like Lucas, yeah, from T-Rex Arms. Everybody's just walking around, and then we saw a Crispy and Buff Cookie in line to get food, like, and so
there was like no line to
Yeah.
meet Lena
Mikulik. Yeah, like
who was like the single coolest person there.
She really was.
We became instant friends.
Instant besties.
BFFs.
Lena, if you see this, how's it going? You know, that's all I got, because we...
Hi, friend.
So, but yeah, like, I was really surprised with how low-key it was. Just how low-key. Not like low-key like the god of mischief, but low-key.
Low-key.
Low-key. So, what was your favorite part?
As much as I hate to say it out loud, it was probably holding the, or pulling the trigger on that AO1 CZ Custom.
Really?
Yes, that was
your favorite?
That was a sweet little man. That was nice, especially the compact or semi-compact. Well, I don't know what they call it.
Yeah.
The one that's built on the compact or PO1 size frame.
Right.
Sharp left onto the
I like
I-65
that.
North Ramp to
Oh,
Chicago.
come on, people. Pick a lane.
That or the Langdon.
The LTT Beretta.
I was thinking the compact carry PX4.
Oh yeah,
with the Trigicon SRO on it.
Yes,
that was a nice little gun. I
was.
did not like PX4s until like 3 days ago, and now I'm going to own one.
PX4s shoot surprisingly well. Like, you would think with all of that slide mass they'd be like relatively harsh recoiling, but that system they've got just does awesome on it. So you're probably getting a little bit of rain noise now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off until we're through this little bit of rain. So we'll come back here in just a minute. All right, so we're back now. The rain is gone, so that's nice. Still driving though, so that's not as much fun. However, we only have an hour drive, and there are people who drove multiple days to get here.
And flew and all that.
Yeah, so I'll take our 1 hour drive.
Yep.
But and we're halfway there anyway. We got like 45 minutes left, or 35 minutes left. So, what was your least favorite part? Let me ask you that.
As dumb as it is, the least favorite part was probably the crowds.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there.
And I get why they were crowds.
Yeah, I mean, we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't they be there?
We were, exactly.
But, yeah, the crowds definitely, they put a damper on it. So my favorite part was probably, is it LTT or it's LTT, right?
Yeah, Langdon Tactical.
Was the LTT 92, like the full-on, everything done to it, all the internals. It's a $1,500 gun. $1,700 gun. But, it's, I mean, that was one of the smoothest double actions I have ever pulled.
I don't know if it was smoother than the
CZ
Full
Custom
Shadow.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're splitting hairs at that point. They were so close.
Yeah. And it's funny that his was the CZ and mine was the Beretta, but
yeah.
I think maybe it's because I've pulled the trigger on a Bull Shadow before. I have. I don't remember where the heck I saw it, but I've played with the Bull Shadow before, so I kind of knew what to expect with them. Did not expect that with the Beretta.
Yeah, it was, and we were kind of joking with the CZ Custom guys first. With all of his, or with the CZs that he's done trigger jobs on, I mean, from factory to what he has is just night and day, completely different gun, completely different trigger pull. And then you go pick up a CZ Custom gun, and it's like, holy crap, your gun's terrible. Like, these are, wow. And then you go to Beretta, and you pick up a Beretta, in any M9,
of their work
any
stuff.
M9 series, you pull the trigger. Okay, this is a serviceable trigger.
Right.
You pick up mine that has the Wilson Combat guts in it, and you're like,
and a little bit of polish.
Wow, yes, night and day difference. And then you pick up either the Langdon or the Wilson Combat, and it's like, why did we even waste our time and money with this crap? This is stupid.
However, we saved a significant amount of money by not going that direction, so there is that.
I will say that the Wilson Combat Vertex pistols were awesome.
Yes.
Because they have your full-size Vertec like Beretta sells in the Vertec and the M9A3, but then they also have like a 19X version,
right?
45, the version that everybody makes, a shorter barrel with full-size grip. And they make that with the Vertex frame, except they just buy a normal M9 and mill off the back of the frame and put texture on it, which I think is a good idea.
Yep.
But that was a nice gun as well.
It was. What did you think about the 92X?
It was heavy and the trigger wasn't as nice as everything else.
Yeah.
But I feel like it still could be. It would just take some work.
Yeah,
I'm sure that one there had a bunch of dry fire done to it, but I don't know.
So, okay. So, today we played with the 92X, the Walther Q5S, the steel Q5, and just a CZ Shadow 2.
And the Nemo.
And the Nemo, the new Nemo arms. Okay, how much was the Nemo running? That's not that much, though. I think it's about
the Monarch
1,000.
is the name of it.
Right, right. but okay. So of the hammer fireds, the Shadow 2, the Q5's not hammer fired. So okay, so let's go with those. So of those, and you guys are probably just gonna think I'm saying this because I'm a CZ head. I think the CZ wins, and it's merely because it is as nice as everything else, minimum as nice, and cheaper by a couple $100 in most cases.
You're comparing all four?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except I don't know how much the Nemo is, so
I think it's probably
it was
close to 2,000. I thought.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Then the Shadow 2 is, I think, the best option still out of all of those. What are your thoughts on everything?
I don't think I pulled the trigger on the Shadow 2. Maybe I did.
Aww.
Is it the one with the purple grips?
They had like 3 or 4 of them up there.
Maybe I did. I know I pulled the trigger on a Shadow, and if I had to choose between the Shadow and the Beretta 92X, I'd have a hard time choosing. They were very similar to me.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the Walther. The only thing I really liked about the Walther was when you had the magwell on it with my chubby hands.
Yeah.
It just hugged my hand right in there, and that gun was not going anywhere.
And that magwell is very cleanly fitted. So I mean, mag insertion on that was smooth as butter.
That being said, the Nemo Arms has a flared.
It does. Integral.
Flared magwell that is integrated into it.
Yep.
And I mean, if I had to envision what a steel frame striker gun was, it would be that Nemo. It was perfect.
Yeah, I think they nailed it a little bit more than than Walther did, the Q5. I mean, nothing against the Q5. The Q5's trigger isn't as nice as the Nemo trigger is.
No.
I didn't think so.
No. The Nemo was pretty short.
Yeah.
I mean, it was obvious what that gun was made for.
Yeah. All right, next up, the new Trigicon. What's the name of that site?
SRO.
SRO. The new Trigicon SRO. So this thing came out. They just announced it, didn't they? At NRA Am, or at least close
like
to
a couple days before. Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys haven't seen it, it is a gigantic window on this thing. And they are going to cost Builder a crap ton of money.
They are.
Because it is a nice sight.
So I had been wanting a Delta Point Pro. My plan for next year was to get a Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS and a Delta Point Pro for carry optics. And that was all fine and dandy. I'd never actually, as dumb as it sounds, I've never actually looked through a Delta Point Pro. So as soon as we got there, I picked up a gun and it had a Delta Point Pro on it, and I was like, man, this is a huge window compared to what I'm used to.
Yep.
I'm loving this. We walked over to Trigicon and it was like, nope. That Delta Point Pro is an awesome optic, but that SRO has a huge objective window.
Yeah.
I mean, not a problem seeing whatever you want. And it is not nearly as big as it looks in all the pictures. Neither is the Acro.
That's true.
It had a little objective window, but still.
But the overall sight size wasn't as big on the Acro, like as it looks. But
the Acro's pretty small.
Yeah, the Trigicon just, I would say Leupold just lost a huge chunk of their competitive business.
The only thing they really have going for them is that there's a $150 difference.
Right, price point.
And that's a lot of ammo, a lot of mags, a lot of other gear. And Delta Point Pros have been out longer. There's more sales running on them right now. I mean, I don't see the Delta Point Pro going anywhere.
No.
But this SRO is pretty nice optic.
Now, one thing to keep in mind on the SRO, if you get it for an MOS system, that's any of the plate systems, that would be Glock, CZ, any of them, the stock screws that come with the SRO are too long for those, so you will need new screws. You can order those from Trigicon, so just keep that as a heads up about that thing.
I don't know that they're too long. They might be the wrong thread.
No, she said they're too long.
They're too long?
They are too long. It's the same thing with my my US Optic DRS that I just got. Their stock screws are set to screw into a Picatinny mount rather than into a plate mount. So I didn't use my turn signal just there. I went to turn it off and realized I didn't turn it on. So let's see, what else do we have there?
We got some cool training stuff.
We do.
That we'll cover. more in depth because I don't remember any of the names and I don't want to do anything a disservice.
Yeah, the only one that I remember is the Mantis X3.
Yes, the Mantis X was very nice.
So there's the Mantis X3, that's pretty cool. There was a company from Israel that did basically what the Mantis X did in a resetting, kind of. They didn't really do
it's not
accuracy. Right, they're working on getting the accuracy and stuff like the Mantis has, but primarily right now theirs is on shot timing, reload speeds and stuff like that. And it comes in the magazine, and the magazine is a self-resetting magazine.
With a rechargeable battery.
Right, with a rechargeable battery. So that's going to be pretty cool, and they're looking at 2 mags at between 100 and 150 bucks. So the Glock, what are those mags called?
The dry fire mags.
Dry fire mags. The Glock dry fire mags are already 100 bucks each. So
with no feedback whatsoever,
right,
except for your trigger goes, which is nice. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Right, but this is going to give you that feedback too. So you're spending,
and it is a worldwide app system that you time out your shots and all this stuff, and it gives you percentages and all that, and you can compete with your buddies or random people that you find or whatever. You can compete on this system, and it has rankings and all that, which is kind of cool.
Yep. And then I don't remember what the other one was. We'll have to go back and look through the video.
That was the Israeli one, not the Mantis.
Right, that was the Israeli one. I would be surprised if, well, I don't know if Mantis will do that or not, but let's see. Is there anything else?
The Mini Mosin.
We did see the Mini Mosin for cricket.
Cricket.
I didn't even know it existed until today. So, and that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I took B-roll of it, but I never did.
Very well put together.
Yeah. Cricket, I mean, they're cheap stuff, but
it was $4.99.
They're not poorly made rifles. They're just low feature, you know? We went over to Taylor & Company and played with some single actions, and I really, really want some single actions. They are freaking cool.
A 45 Schofield is my spirit animal right now.
Yeah, I'm stuck between a Schofield and an 1858 Remington conversion. I love the 1858 Remingtons. They're beautiful, beautiful guns.
And the Schofields are ugly as sin.
They are, but you can't beat a top break.
Exactly.
We saw some tiny little 22 revolvers that are way too freaking cool. Talked to Duracode a little bit, trying to get something going on with them for a future project. I can't think of anything else that we did today. It's been a very long day. We were in there for about 6.5 hours.
We saw Chuck Norris.
We saw Chuck Norris. We did not talk to him or get close enough to him to do anything other than see him.
We saw Big Papa Jerry.
We did. We saw Big Papa Jerry's daughter, Lena.
We're friends.
And we're friends. We're cool now.
Saw all of Team Glock.
Yep, all of Team Glock. We saw Mr. Guns and Gear. We saw Lucas from T-Rex Arms.
Both of which were very cool people.
They were normal people. I did not expect normalcy. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because I see these people as celebrities.
And they don't.
They don't. They're YouTubers. Like, so it's weird for them, I think, but it's weirder for us. I stated it on Instagram last week. It's really weird to see all these people that I follow posting pictures of places that I know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, if we come up with anything else, we'll get back to you. But if not, yeah, we'll catch you next time.